Good afternoon, I'm Rhys Wicks with 2NURFM Hunter News. Hunter landholders are invited tonight to attend the open community session hosted by Hunter Local Land Services at Millers Forest. The event, running from 5 to 6:30, will be a chance for locals to voice their concerns, as well as hear about how people are recovering from the April storms. Hunter Local Land Services General Manager Brett Miners says both parties benefit from the session.
Hunter Local Land Services is very committed to putting the local into local land services. We hold regular informal sessions with communities so our staff and our board can receive directly comments and concerns and ideas and initiatives from our local rural communities.
A forum will take place today to discuss the future of Newcastle's heritage-listed buildings in the face of new developments. The focus of the discussion will be whether we can preserve our heritage buildings while allowing for growth. Local historian Anne Hardy, commercial real estate agent Chris Chapman, and architect Barney Collins will offer their opinions on what should be done and will discuss issues with audience members. Collins says that a review of legislation is needed in order to move forward.
I think a focus on better heritage legislation that is really directed at what truly is Newcastle's heritage as opposed to a broad perspective view. I think that's a big argument.
The discussion will begin at 6 p.m. at the Panthers Club. There are calls for the state government to secure funding for Charlestown's Young Parents Group after it was unable to apply for the same grant they had in 2013. The weekly group provides parenting and social support, with the operators having strong ties to other services who are able to provide parents with much needed help. The group regularly receives referrals from DOCS, the Family Action Centre, and the Young Mothers Program at Waratah. Hunter boat trailer owners may need to reconsider where they park their trailers under new measures introduced by the New South Wales government. In an attempt to reduce congestion in streets caused by boat trailers, new restrictions will see trailers left unattended for more than 3 months impounded. Parliamentary Secretary for the Hunter, Scott McDonald, says these new rules will give local councils more influence.
It gives councils the power to return utility and a bit more freedom for residents to park their cars.
An increased number of personal bankruptcies has occurred in the past 12 months in the Hunter Valley. 223 people entered insolvency in the June quarter, with Port Stephens recording the biggest increase. Roger Laws from the Financial Counselling Hunter Valley project says many are facing difficulties due to seasonal work.
Throughout the Hunter, there's a lot of seasonal employment. People are now not getting enough money, basically, to meet their normal living positions.
17-year-old Lambton resident Sean Farmer has been named the New South Wales State Emergency Service Young Volunteer of the Year. Sean has been a member of the SES for 2 years, responding to numerous emergency call-outs, as well as completing courses in storm and water damage and swift water awareness. The award recognises young people between the age of 16 and 25 who have contributed as a member of the New South Wales SES unit or region.
Sport for our sponsor, Warners Bay Sports Club Fishing Expo, September 13.
The Newcastle Knights are in final preparations for Saturday's clash with the Tigers as the battle begins to send Kurt Gidley off in style. Cade Snowden will return to an 18-man side following his recovery from a concussion, while Jake Marmo makes his comeback from New South Wales Cup. Bo Scott and Tyler Randall will learn their fate later this week when they undergo assessment on respective foot and eye injuries. Hooker Danny Levi says he'll be making the most of his chances.
I'm loving every minute I'm up here. Hopefully I can stay up here and get as much time as I can.
The Jets have narrowly been knocked out of the final 16 contention in the FFA Cup after going down to Perth Glory 4-3 in a dramatic penalty shootout. A stellar effort from David Carney and Labino Haliti kept scores levelled at 2-2 for an incredible 120 minutes before a near-perfect penalty performance saw Perth steal the day. And it's a nervous wait for Gloucester basketball Damien Martin as he's treated for a calf injury which could threaten his FIBA Oceania Championships campaign. 2NURFM News Time is 12:10.